Oh my god. That, excuse me, chocolate. Oh, pumpkin, just move, hang on. That is goldfish eggs. Specifically, your goldfish eggs. Nice one, pumpkin, we're having babies. Guys, I just got back from the shop. I wanted to add some items to the goldfish tank. Remember me saying in the last video that the bubbles are there, so I might as well add a sponge filter, because over in one side there isn't an inlet, so it's just extra filtration for a goldfish. You can't have too much filtration for these dirty little pigs. Gone and got just a cheap sort of Chinesey thing. Not that all Chinese things are cheap, but this one is. There you go. It's quite cool. It's good quality. It's good quality plastic as well. It's like the thick plastic. A little part at the bottom there for the airline hose to go on, and the bubbles come out the top. So, or you can just put the stone in, I think, as well. My stone might be too big for that hole, but well, we'll put it in. Let's have a look. Right. Well, first of all, we want to turn the bubbles off. Down here. Off. Move some of these floating plants and then plonk it in. It's probably going to be too big for this gap at the back here. Yep, as suspected, but it's always better to have as big as you can, isn't it, really? I was going to get the smaller one, but I thought, well, why when I can get the bigger one? Actually, this is quite good. It's sitting there and those stones can lodge it still. Right, so I'm fully aware of how many euphemisms can be derived from this next section, so please feel free to have a lull and quote your best one in the comments below. Okay, so you put a stone in the top, hopefully. No. Oh, would you Adam and Eve it? It kind of fit. Yep, there we go. It's all the way at the bottom there. It's starting to float up, so I'll just try and get that to go in. Oh, God. Well, this isn't. Oh, that's why, it's just full of air. Now it should work. Okay, try again. Hang on, whoa. Okay, we're back in the game. Excuse my stupidity, guys, but you know, I've never used a sponge filter before, so I wouldn't know that you had to get the air out. That is dumb though, come on. Let's push that down. Get in there then. Oh, and if you haven't liked or subscribed already, guys, what the hell are you waiting for? Come on, I want 100,000 subscribers. Come on, click subscribe. Need to move this rock slightly, and that should pin it. There we go, we're in. Pull those ferns up. Might move those at a later date, but that's good. We're good. Still good. I've got some black airline ordered, as you guys suggested. Now that one's over in that corner though, I probably want to bring some of these across a bit more. Oh, and I've pulled it all up. Never mind. Right, you don't need to see this bit. Look away now, please. Right, now let's switch the bubbles on. See it working. Oh, way, there we go. Okay, so, it's too many reflections. But yeah, that's going to work really well. It's going to pull all crud in from this corner, and then that corner's got the actual inlet, hasn't it? So we're all good. Okay guys, I was mid-water change and I noticed something that I had to show you straight away in the goldfish tank. Let me just finish topping up their water and then I can show you. So guess what guys, we've got goldfish eggs. There they are, as you can tell, obviously from every time. Get out of the way. So we've got our, this is impossible. Can I do it from this angle? Kind of, yeah. So we've got eggs. Right, so I've just read up. Basically, I've had a little read and it turns out that the likelihood of those surviving is like almost nil. The eggs will probably get eaten by these guys when they, you know, get peckish. But I did notice those eggs floating around actually for a while. But I thought it was like a little fungus and I was getting a little bit worried. But it wasn't until I clicked. I was like, it's eggs. Of course it's eggs. Like, what else? That sounds like some sort of massive military helicopter. Go away! Interrupting my special video. Never mind. We'll carry on regardless. But yeah, it's really good. Like, even if they don't survive, like, it's cool if they don't, whatever. But it's good to know that I've got like breeding pairs here, which is brilliant. And I guess everyone was right as they suggested that Pumpkin is actually female. The other two are probably males. You could always see Ghost always going at Pumpkin, and I've also noticed as well Chocolate doing the same. So basically I've got 3 Randy fish. 3 Randy Ranchos. Oh, it's brilliant to know though. I mean, maybe at one point, you know, I might be interested in doing some breeding, so this is really good to know. But yeah, really happy. Progress in the planted goldfish tank. Right guys, we've got some problems in the pea puffer tank. Basically, it's a saltwater aquarium, so it has like a sump filter bit, and it's got like an overflow section. Now, the gaps for the overflow are quite large. I thought they'd be way too small for a pea puffer to get through, but it turns out I'm wrong. Let me turn you around so you can see. Right, so here we are. Here's the tank. A few little algae issues we need to sort out, but nothing you can't sort out very quickly with a nice clean. But the problem in question is this section over here. So you can see there, look, I put a bit of mesh to cover it up. It doesn't seem to be doing fully the job. If I put anything thicker, it just stops the flow completely, and it doesn't get enough water into the back system, which means you just get air being shot out the top. So this is about the best I could come up with, and it's been like it for a few days. I thought everything was good, but let me just show you. Hopefully this should be able to see it, but oh, don't drop the camera in the water, please. There's the back section. There's a pea puffer in there. I don't know if you guys can see it at the moment. I'm currently banging everything, but there is a pea puffer in there. Now I've noticed that I'm not seeing any of the peas at the moment. I think they've gone. I honestly do. I'm a bit sad. I thought they'd be hiding inside, but I don't think that is the case. I think they've all gone into that back section, and well, I hate to say it, but they're not going to survive back there, are they? So I'm going to get it. I'm going to get right into the back there now and have a look what's in there. See what we can do. I can't carry on with this tank, that's for sure, with them, because if that's happened to like the 5 I've put in there, then it's not good enough. Okay, so there is the little guy, look. Now, obviously I can't put him back in this tank, can I? Because it's just gonna happen again, and I'm a little bit, there's one more. There's one more, yes. Okay, so there's definitely 2. That's brilliant. That's good to know, that's good to know. But I still can't keep him in here, can I? It's just gonna happen, isn't it? I can't do it to him, it's not fair. I'm gonna put them in a different tank, and I think I know which one would be perfect just for these 2, to be fair. Okay, I managed to catch the second one. We don't want to pull him out of the water if we don't have to, so I'll try and place him in the water in the tank. So I think this is going to be the best aquarium to put them in, even if it's just temporary. It's doing really well, look, since I set it up. There's a little bit of diatoms going on, but that's cool. You know, it shows that it's well established, and also it's food for the snails, so the snails are going to be perfect for the puffers. But I'll get these guppies out because we don't want to put them in with the puffers. It'd be a nice little tank for them actually, at least just temporary, because we can monitor them, be able to feed them, and they've got a food source, so let's do that now. Right, so I've got the fish out. I'm actually going to put them back in. Oh, I'm going to put them back in the discus tank. Look, see, this is where they were originally. So I'll put these back in there. And the guppies. I think I said that, but yeah. So that tank's going to be just temporary for the pea puffers, but let's get them in there so that they're comfortable, have a food source and what have you, and we can go from there then. Okay, there we go. They're all back in there. They should be fine in there now. And so let's get the pea puffers in. Right kids, we've got the pea puffers. Look, they're going to go in this tank in here for a little while, just till we find a better home for them. But here they go, look. Right, this is going to be difficult because the opener is too small, but if I can do it quickly, we should be all right. Well, now that the peas are all settled in there, what should we do with this tank? I mean, it can't be pea puffers. You know, I need to keep that weir open, to be honest, because if you don't keep it open, you block off the back end and you run the risk of the motor running out, and we don't want that at all. It's not designed for that. So basically, this tank is a no-go for that. I'm going to quickly clean it up. There's some algae issues. It needs a good water change. Trim off any areas that are looking bad. Clean the glass up. Get that all done, and then yeah, I'm going to discuss some more plans with you after that. Right, well that's the tank all clean, but you know, now it's empty. I mean, I really don't know what I want to do with it. It's a good scape, so I want to keep it as a scape and let it expand, let it grow in, let it thicken right out. But what should I put in it, guys? I think a nice big school of ember tetras could look really cool. Like, you know, all moving around together, get like 30 of them in there, something like that could be good. Or some form of tetra. What do you think? Let me know. But I did want to talk to you about some other projects I've got coming up. Right, so this is the guppy, I should know the name of my own tank, shouldn't I? This is the ender guppy and normal guppy pebble tank. That's too long. This is the pebble tank. So look, yeah, it's pretty much done, isn't it? Like, I think we can call that a success, can't we? I think it looks fantastic. Guppies are breeding crazy. I mean, there's a bit of algae on the glass, so it might look a bit funny, but there you go, look, there's tons of babies everywhere. So this is like a success. Now, you know, I want to move on and do something different, and I think I could do something really cool with this aquarium. What I'm thinking I could do is, it's really tall, this one, so it's that tall. 60 centimeters across. It looks, if I do this, I'm gonna go 40 centimeters high. Yeah, why not? Maybe more than that. No, 50 to 45. Who cares? But it's quite a high aquarium, and I would like to do like some kind of waterfall feature, like aquatorium style, but I want to be a bit different, and I want to do it like full on with just stuff I can get natively. So like go down to the river, select some river rocks, river gravel, you know, some mosses, and just build my own little sort of stream, if you like, with a flowing area that comes into that stream. I think that'll look really cool, and it'll be good to be able to do something back to basics that's completely free as well. So let me know if that's something you think I should do. I think it'd be pretty cool. I can rehome all these guppies. I can take them back in the shop. I've enjoyed them, except for my original endless generic blue and snake. They'll be staying, obviously. The rest are just sort of like, well, whatever. But okay, so that's that tank. But then there's also this tank, which I've now sort of started to take apart already, because I wanted to borrow some of the rocks. Whoa, it's windy outside. I want to borrow some of the rocks from there for another scape I've done, which I can show you guys. Next video will be what I use these rocks for. So I think you might have seen it. If you've been onto my Instagram, then you'll see what I'm talking about. If you haven't been on my Instagram, go on my Instagram. The link is in the description below. Go and follow me on there. I release a lot of stuff on there before I actually upload. So loads more to come, guys. Next video is on Thursday. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be on the new better tank, the custom better aquarium, which is for, I tell you what, I'll give you a little sneak peek now. It's this one behind me. Yeah, so that should be pretty cool. So if you're interested in that, make sure you click the subscribe button, click the like button, leave a comment below. I'll try to reply to everything, and I'll see you guys next time.